Hello friends, welcome back to my channel Motivational Talks with Vijay. And today we are going to take our discussion from our last video in which we discussed about 7 habits of highly effective people of the world. A book actually written by Stephen R. Covey, a very renowned book in all business schools nowadays. A conceptualized workbook of Stephen R. Covey, which has very effectively explained that how what are those 7 habits of the people which makes actually one effective in the world, be it a workplace, be it their own life. So how we can be effective in our life, how we can be effective in our workplace, how we can be effective in our in this world. So those are 7 common habits which needs to be nurtured in ones to achieve a bigger goal in our life. So in our last video, we discussed about 3 habits of those 7 habits, which are actually independence in nature. Means it is neither dependent on anybody's, nor someone else is dependent upon us. So we discussed about those 3 habits, which impacts only the individual. And now today we will discuss about the other 4 habits, which are actually interdependent in nature. It means um, the habits of others is actually going to affect yours, and your habit is going to affect the result of the others as well. So these are interdependent in nature. In our last video we discussed about those 3 habits. I'll give you a snap of that. You can also find the video if you have not watched it yet. You can find the video by clicking I button appearing in right top. So you can do it also. Before that, I request you to like our channel, subscribe it, and forward the video to your friends so that we can have a broader reach. Okay, so I'll explain the 7 habits for you for now. In last video, we discussed about the first habit which one needs to have in one's life to achieve a bigger goal is to be proactive. We must be proactive. We cannot be reactive at moment or at time. If we are not in having a nature of being proactive, the probability of being effective is very less. The second thing, the second habit actually is that big always to keep the end in your mind before beginning anything. If you want to begin something in your life, always have the foresightness of the result of that beginning of that work. And the third is that always put first thing first, means always have a priority in our work. If you are not having priority list of your works of a day, you cannot achieve the goal of a day actually. So how can we think of achieving the goal of our life if we are not having a priority list for our own self or of our own work? So these are the independent which will achieve private achievement or private goal of yours. And the other things which we are going to discuss, the 4 remaining one, are going actually to help you achieve bigger than what actually you can achieve alone or individually in your life. Fourth one, which is in the line, and we are going to discuss uh, uh, with a broader concept in that think win-win. What we actually think in our life is that we don't wish the win for the others actually, but this habit says that the people who are effective in the world have a tendency or have a characteristics to think win-win. It means if we are entering any kind of engagement, any kind of agreement, be it relationship, be it business, be it any kind of professional or personal, so we always think about that how we can make the agreement or how we can make it the engagement of win-win situation for both the parties or all stakeholders. So we should always think about the win of the others as well. Unless we think the win of the others, we cannot succeed in our in our goal. The fourth one or the second one in this line is going to seek first to understand, then to be understood. The fifth characteristic is that we should understand others before we wish to be understood by others. What we do actually in our personal life is that we always try or we always complain that the other person is unable to understand us. Whereas the fact is that we do not understand that person at time. So first what we can do, we should try to understand the person, that what the other person is trying to say, what the other person is trying to put forth, what the other person's aspiration is, what he is trying to convey. Actually first we need to listen that person, we need to listen those people who are our stakeholders. So and then only we can put forth our own views, and then we can expect that that person will understand that. What we actually do, we do a mistake of trying to be understood first and then try to understand others. So it should be other way around. And the sixth one, which is going to be very much important in the line, is to have a synergized team. We need to work in a synergy mode in which we can work as a team, in which we can lead a team, we can have a team together so that we can achieve a bigger goal. Synergy enables you to achieve what you actually deserve to achieve individually. You cannot, or anyone of the team cannot achieve that individually. Synergy means that working together with the people so that we can achieve a bigger goal together. Like if we discuss, if we think about a team winning a World Cup, it's a teamwork. It's a synergistic teamwork in which all the members of the team put forth their more than 100% to make sure that we are achieving the overall goal of the team or of the country. So that is a very much wonderful example of synergy. And the seventh one, which is the most important in anyone's life, is going to be the seventh habit, is sharpen the show. It is related to our growth in our life. Unless you learn something new in your life, unless you evolve yourself as per the requirement of the world, as per the need of the world, you cannot achieve a bigger goal, or you cannot sustain at time. It is very much important to learn new things. So we as individuals should always be ready to learn new things, adopt new thing in our life, experiment and learn new innovations of the world so that we can achieve a bigger goal in our life. So this is the success mantra of one's life. But make sure these are the habits which make you effective in the world. But in the beneath of those 7 habits, it's always going to be your hard work. There is no alternative to the hard work. You'll have to put your hard work. You'll have to show your commitment towards your goal. You'll have to have confidence in yourself, and then only you can achieve your goal of your life. So always possess these 7 habits of your life, combined with your own commitment, confidence and your hard work, so that you can achieve any goal of your life. Any goal. Any goals, if I'm saying it that if you are targeting anything of your life, you can achieve it. If you are possessing these 7 habits together with your hard work, commitment and all, so you can achieve it. So I wish you all the very best. Thank you so much.